Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dark598 here, and welcome to another Empire War mod, and we're doing the Empire War remake now. And for those of you who don't know, this is basically a great remake of just the standard Empire War game, coming with new units. And I won't be talking much longer in the menu because it has crashed a couple of times, so I think it's something to do with the background battle. But yeah, a lot of people have been doing a lot of the Galactic Conquest. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I haven't surprising you haven't seen yet. We're going to be playing the Zann Consortium Campaign through this remake. So I thought, yeah, I wanted to play. I definitely wanted to play through the Forces of Corruption campaign for a long time now, and I've tested it like a little bit with this mod, and it seems to run fine. I remember I really wanted to do it for Battlefront Commander. I'll link that video at the end in the end card bit. So, yeah, I've tested it out a little bit, so we can actually play the Zann Consortium campaign with this mod, and that includes the obviously all the graphics and sound upgrades, and also in the campaign giving us new units. So that would be pretty exciting to do. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be focusing on now. This playthrough. This has known to crash a lot, obviously, and honestly, if I go through that save glitch that's been creeping around for a lot of the mods right now, then honestly the campaign isn't going to be too hard to catch up. So we should be able to get through this whole campaign without much problems. And if we do, I can easily catch up. So yeah, here we go.
Everyone has a price.
This has been known to be quite well, not laggy, or well, a little bit probably because of the intensive graphics in this now. Oh look, for the one time it doesn't actually have music and I don't have to edit over. That's nice. But yeah, another thing I want to point out as well that I've seen during the campaign is that not everything has been upgraded. You'll see what I mean in the cutscenes, which will load in this mission as well. There are some bits which have been where the landscape and the graphics have been upgraded, and some bits which have not. So you'll see what I mean, even as in this mission. So yeah, Galactic Civil War has begun. Rebels launch first attack to destroy the Death Star. However, the battles between the Empire and the Alliance are not the only conflicts playing across the galaxy. Tiber Zann, a crime lord and former associate of Jabba the Hutt, works to free himself from the spice mines of Kessel and plots his revenge on an unknown galaxy. While Tiber puts his plans in motion, his lieutenant Uri Fair speeds towards Kessel in a hired starship, the Millennium Falcon. So yeah, you'll see what I mean where not everything gets upgraded, but honestly it doesn't bother me that much. You will notice it obviously when the two textures like overlap, but yeah, you guys will see what I mean when the cutscenes load up. But yeah, apart from really that, this mod works. From what I've tested, I've only done like up to the first few, like this mission and the first corruption bits. But yeah, it seems to work fine. So yeah, Kessel, good old Kessel. It's hard to tell which is if that's the new texture or not as well. It'll be a guessing game of cutscenes. Like I said, yeah, the model on Tiber is not, as you can see, is not upgraded, but we'll see the actual upgraded textures once the game starts going, basically. Don't think we can change these cutscenes.
Visiting hours are over, Jabba. If you're looking for your stolen artifact, don't worry. I've got it in safekeeping. Please send an associate to pay me a visit. I need the company. You'll still never find your lost ancient artifact. What a shame. The artifact now belongs to me. You can forget about getting it back. You may think you've wiped out the consortium, but my reach is farther than you think. You are the one who should be watching your back, Jabba.
Yeah, at least he left the door open.
Uri, come in at once. Do you read me, Uri?
Right here. We are in system as planned.
I'm accelerating our plans. Jabba has sent some of his lackeys to finish the job he couldn't. Get that ship landed now. I'll set things in motion here.
Captain Solo wanted more time to slip past the Imperial defenses. I believe I can motivate him with additional credits.
We need to make sure that neither Jabba nor the Empire has discovered the location of our hidden palace on Ryloth.
There has been no unusual activity near Ryloth. The Hutts are unaware of our palace there, and the Imperials have extended themselves trying to quell the rebellion. We will be able to expand our operations quickly upon your return.
The partnership with Jabba was a mistake. No more alliances. We're going to do this our way. We'll corrupt planets one by one and crush all those who oppose us.
See, I think we can see some texture upgrades on the console on Uri Finn there. Oh, definitely the Millennium Falcon, as you can see.
I'm not waiting around for the Imperial fleet to get here. Make it snappy. Yeah, well, keep the engines warm.
And you must be Tiber Zann.
A bounty hunter. How very appropriate. I would tell you to send my regards to Jabba, but you won't get the chance.
I'll tell him when I pick up my bounty.
You'd be smart to leave with your skin intact before the prison riot I planned kicks off, which should be any moment now.
I'll be gone by then.
You're right. Sooner than you thought. Perfect timing as usual, Uri.
We must move quickly to the landing site. I had the power on your blaster upgraded while you were imprisoned. It should prove very effective. Come, the Zann Consortium awaits your return.
I've been here far too long already. I assume you've arranged for a hasty departure. This way.
There's some stormtroopers here wondering why I'm not loading cargo. You better hurry up or I'm leaving.
Unleash upon them!
So yeah, you can probably see now there are some upgrades.
Fools to aid in my escape.
Perhaps I can
See, that's been-
persuade you otherwise. Stay in formation. Attack! Moving to the
Just time for us to escape.
Come with me, men, and the Zann Consortium will rule once more. Remind me to repay Jabba for his kindness once we get out of here.
Let's go. Stay behind me. You men, back me up.
Kill all these stormtroopers.
Hit them now. All of you, come with me. Attack!
It does look very like the stormtroopers don't upgrade. This is definitely the remake mod. Don't you worry, people.
They will be taken care of.
Once we get into the Galactic Conquest, maybe things will pick up, or maybe it's just the campaign's not been truly. It doesn't matter. I love it how it looks already.
I have a ship waiting nearby. Follow me.
Lead the way.
Get more people.
Which lowlife shall I dispose of?
I don't really need anything built on that pad.
They will not live. To that location.
Keep going.
Wait, there are some droids up ahead that may cause us problems. I will go ahead and take them out.
Nonsense. Send the prisoners. It's not as if I intend to bring them with us on the ship.
And there's stormtroopers.
If that is necessary. Tomorrow, we...
You're not paying me enough for this. I'm in space in 2 minutes, with or without you.
Who stands in my way? You can't escape. As expected. Attacking.
Phase droids. At least my two heroes. Alright, that's all that matters.
Hold on a second. Where's my cargo? And what's with all these people? I'm not running a passenger ship.
I'm your cargo, Captain Solo. Don't worry about the prisoners. They found their way in here. They can find their own way out.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Your man said this was just a spice run. Now, of course, I never believed that nonsense about a spice run, but I didn't count on an Imperial prison riot.
I'll double your already considerable fee.
I know, Chewie. I get the feeling we don't have much choice if we want to leave here with our skins attached. Get aboard now, we're leaving.
Let's go, Uri. We need to re-establish our criminal network as soon as possible. With Jabba posting a bounty on my head, every bounty hunter in the galaxy will be out to stop us.
I'm hearing some Imperial shuttles. Don't know what the hell's going on there. They're dropping in some extra troops, which is causing this to lag up, damn it. There we go, that's much better.
My stay in prison has not done wonders for the Zann Consortium. Jabba must have already heard of my escape. We need to move quickly. Is there anything left, Uri?
We have only a few outdated speeders. Most of our associates deserted us once you were imprisoned. What are your orders?
We shall do as we've always done, Uri. There are always worlds that are ripe for corruption. Through Imperial and Rebellion planets, we'll spread corruption and rebuild the Zann Consortium into a crime network that once again will be feared throughout the galaxy.
Then we will need defilers.
Alright, now we can see the full effects of this mod, finally in the campaign as well. So we've got access to more ships as well, Venators, that would be great for use, Valiant Destroyers, but they're only technically classed as frigates, right? Yeah, they're only frigates, so... I mean, even in this mod we don't have everything unlocked, which is kind of good for the campaign. But yeah, I'll take this chance to upgrade my station, because why not? But yeah, it's the same map as the proper campaign, and we have reach of everything, so we'll be able to hopefully play through the whole campaign properly. Unlike in Battlefront Commander, which was a shame because everything was different about. But yeah, seeing as it's just a remake, we can do it. So that's awesome. I can't wait to test out these new units.
Need something done.
There's a remote Imperial colony on Hanagar. If we start by subverting the Imperial officials there, it shouldn't attract undue attention.
Mission log updated.
Now, a lot of people obviously know that I usually tend to do a lot of campaign missions or videos by one mission, like one mission, one video, but seeing as this is kind of like, you know, obviously if it being a strategy game, and yeah, basically what I'll be doing is just, well, I suppose these corruptions don't really count as proper missions. They're just, you know, corruption bits, so we can do that in between. So basically what I'm saying is that we'll keep going up until the final corruption bit, which I believe is Mandalore, and I'll stop the video against the next proper mission, which I think is Yavin 4. But yeah, anyways, so what I'm saying is that I will be doing this proper playthrough. I'll be doing multiple missions in each video, and yeah, so we can get the same length of videos that we usually get. And yeah, I knew I'd be having trouble recording this.
Of course, we could set up another racketeering operation there, but I believe in order to truly make our mark, we need intimidation.
Okay, that was quick. I thought we'd do that mission, but I guess it works. Never mind then, we intimidated the planet. Now what? Or is this just actual glitch where it just wouldn't do it? Alright, so yeah, there was a kind of, because of the remake mod, basically the remake mod doesn't do the battles for corruption. What I basically had to do was send a second defiler to basically attack the planet after I corrupted it, and that actually seems to have gotten the campaign to keep going, as you can clearly see. So give me 1 sec because my frames have dropped. So this is what we did. So this is what happened. I basically corrupted the planet, which is supposed to trigger a mission, but it obviously didn't do it, and this mission is supposed to be, you know, part of the campaign, so it didn't trigger because the mod doesn't do it anymore, it seems. I didn't know that, to be honest. So what I basically did was build a second defiler, and once that is built, I will send it to Hognor to basically die or initiate battle, and that actually seems to trigger the campaign to carry on. So yeah, I will probably have to do the same for Mandalore. I will show you what I mean. So yeah, we can see that the planet is corrupted, and that's what the corruption looks like now. But it didn't work, obviously, because, you know, I'm guessing, I haven't played up to this point, to be honest. I only got up to here and I just stopped. I was like, yep, I assumed it all works. So yeah, I didn't actually corrupt Hognor. So yeah, but basically we've corrupted Hognor just the same way we did. What I did is just bring that unit down to the surface, auto-resolve because he can die, which triggers this, and then there we go. The campaign continues.
Consortium is back. I'm sure Jabba is aware of our movements. Setting up a racketeering operation on Shola will let him know that we're back in business.
Mission log updated.
So obviously we found a way to bypass this so that we can continue with our playthrough. So that's nice. I thought it was about to be the thing where it was in Battlefront Commander where we just could not progress. But yep, we've basically found a loophole. So that's nice. We'll probably have to do it again for the piracy thing on Mandalore. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
My skills are yours.
Man, I am dropping frames a lot, and I pretty knew that this was going to happen. Alright, let's just continue.
Progress will be swift.
Oh, I need it. I need to actually build the things.
Training
Okay,
soldiers.
forgot about that. Yeah, stuff like racketeering and well, pretty much once we're past the piracy one, we won't have to do this again, I think, because corruption only just becomes optional. It doesn't become part of the campaign. So yeah, I'll have to do that little glitch thing to bypass the Mandalore mission, but yeah.
Assault squad reporting.
Alright, I've changed the location of my hard drive's recording, so it should be a little bit better now. I knew I was going to be having frame issues with this mod because of how intense it is. But yeah, this should do it now. There we go.
Excellent. Now that we've muscled in on Jabba's action, we have some credits to work with. I've identified Mandel hypernautics supply shipments as an easy next target. Hire some pirates to ambush them.
Why Mandel Hypernautics?
I can only rely on my strategic intuition so long, Uri. Raiding the supply ships will provide us better equipment than what the Hutts are using.
And how will raiding their supply shipments gain you ships?
If the Mandel supply ships are suddenly being raided, they'll need to take appropriate steps to ensure security.
Mission log updated.
Alright.
Recruiting.
So we corrupt Mandalore. I'm probably going to have to buy 2 to get past this little glitch thing. I don't like how it's glowing red, stopping me from actually attacking, but I'm hoping that this doesn't trigger any sort of issues. I'm just trying to see how far I can actually get through this campaign. If we can get through all of it, that would be a blast.
My skills are yours to command.
Speed things up a bit.
My skills.
Alright, we have our second defiler. I just built a defiler, it's the easiest. So there we go. Corrupt Mandalore, it usually would be a space mission. Oh, it did it anyway. Nice.
Chieftain. The continuing raids will soon bring them to their knees.
I'm not sure why I had to do that thing for Hognall then, that's actually kind of weird. So, yeah.
Soon after you escaped, I went to recover the artifact from its hiding place.
Jabba must have given up half his criminal empire to buy that ancient puzzle. I'll bet he expected to double his wealth by selling it to the Empire.
Even at twice his price, the Empire would have paid far too little.
So you found out what it is?
I did gain some information. The artifact dates as far back as the Sith Wars, making it around 4,000 years old. For such an artifact to be so well hidden for so long, it must contain a secret of great importance.
Do you know its origin?
Based on the design, it is likely a Sith artifact. I believe it may be a data storage device of some kind, but it also seems to serve another unknown purpose.
Fascinating, Yura. If we could unlock its secrets, we might find something very useful. I want you to keep investigating, but not at the expense of our rebuilding. I want Jabba, the Empire, everyone to know that the Zann Consortium is back.
You probably use this defiler to get now Hutter then, seeing as we don't need him now. That's kind of awesome.
While I was in prison, one of my cellmates mentioned that the Emperor had a vast collection of treasure that he kept all over the galaxy in hidden vaults. I persuaded him to share more information with me?
Only an ex-Imperial officer would truly know that. Did he mention the location of these vaults?
I never found out, unfortunately. I may have been a bit overzealous in my questioning. He may not have known the locations of the vaults, but I'm convinced his story is more than just a rumor. And now we have the perfect opportunity to test the story, thanks to the rebels.
The rebellion.
Alliance forces have destroyed the Imperial Death Star over Yavin 4. Most Imperial battle stations carry data pods that are to be ejected during emergencies. Perhaps someone thought to follow protocol before the Death Star was destroyed.
And if the rebels are still in the vicinity?
The rebels will be there. They have an entire base on Yavin 4 and have nowhere else to go. The Empire will soon send a fleet to retaliate. We must move quickly to find a data pod.
There are a few planets between us and Yavin that the Consortium doesn't control. What is their fate?
Corrupt them. Conquer them. Be creative, Uri. Just remember that getting to Yavin is our goal.
Mission log updated.
Okay, all these planets are now unlocked as well, so that works in the mod. Yes! I'm just really testing out what works and what doesn't work. So that means usually the main thing that we usually do is corrupt Now Hutter, conquer them all, and we use that fleet to head to Yavin. I'm guessing we can easily spread corruption Now Hutter, seeing as we don't do any missions now. The kidnapping won't be an actual mission.
In our control, our operations should run more smoothly in this sector.
There we go. Now we have the means to reach them all. Yep. But obviously we've only got fighters, so I'll have to build up my army. And yeah, I will be ending the video here and doing a bit of testing to see how far I can actually go with this mod in the campaign. It should hopefully be fine. And yeah, I shall be back in the next video where we can do the mission on Yavin 4 where we basically go hunting for some Empire pods. But yeah, I'll be doing a bit of testing now just to see what works and what doesn't. So, but I'm sure we'll be able to do something. Maybe we can conquer Mandalore in the next video, seeing it has little defenses. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys, and hopefully the start of a great and awesome playthrough. It'd be nice to play this the Consortium Campaign in this remake mod with all these awesome new graphics, units and all that, so that'll be exciting. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I'm StarKiller518. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you. Goodbye.